To win any war, you must first understand who your enemy is. In terms of anxiety, you must first understand your causes. What are they? Do you even know yourself? Is it because you're an overthinker? Is it because personal triggers due to, experiences that have gone on in your life? Is it because you care too much about what people think? When you're in situations, you care too much what people may say about you. You care too much that if you open your mouth and you start speaking, people may judge you. It could be anything, but you have to first understand who your enemy is to defeat it. Now that you have become aware of your enemy, it is now time to discover its weaknesses. But before we do that, you must practice becoming calm. You must quiet your mind. And through doing so, I suggest you pick up the habit of meditation. And you must practice breath work and, learning to stay calm. And I promise you, it will change your life. Meditation has made me so calm. The art of staying in the moment, not worrying about the future, not worrying about the past, because a lot of the time the anxieties we feel are things that are coming up in the future, things that have happened in the past that we can't move on from. So practice breath work, practice staying in the moment. That's what meditation does. And through breathing and practicing the art of controlling your breath and staying calm in these situations, it may just be enough to defeat your enemy. However, now that you are calm, it is now time to break down your enemy. And to do that, you have to be strong. And to be strong, you have to practice building yourself up and building your character. If you are someone who has anxiety, normal or some sort of social anxiety, and you're also someone that doesn't look after themselves, you don't have good, self-care, I highly suggest making yourself stronger. Practicing self-care, picking up good habits. This could be anything. This could be improving your sleep schedule, so you're less aware all the time. Because when you have bad sleep, in my own personal experience, I'm so aware, looking over my shoulder, I'm sort of looking down when I'm walking. I have no confidence, and I'm someone who doesn't have anxiety, so the difference it must feel for someone with anxiety, you must be awful. So having a good sleep schedule, going to the gym, eating good and clean food so you feel good energy and you have that I don't want to use the word, but that sort of aura about you. You sort of feel good, you have good energy. So yeah, picking up self-care will build you and it will make you stronger. And through being stronger and improving these things in your life, it may just be enough to defeat your enemy. You might sense that anxiety slowly disappearing as you get your life together. That's how I felt in my own personal experience. When I had this anxiety for myself, it slowly drifted and I started to improve areas in my life and I started to become more confident. So give this a try, pick up good habits and have good self-care, and you may just notice that it may disappear. If not, however, you must practice this emotion. You must put yourself in provoking situations to where it triggers your anxiety. You must practice these small but manageable situations at first and understand how you react. How do you react in these anxious situations? And not only that, once you practice this breath work, once you start self-care, will you react better? Will you sense that you feel a lot more calm now? But not just that, but through putting yourself through these situations, over time, it will build confidence. And that is what I have felt for myself. When I first started my job, when I first got there, I was so aware, looking over, what will people think about me? I didn't want to say anything. I was so nervous. I had so much anxiety in me. Over time, through putting myself in these situations and going to every shift, I felt so much more confident. I was able to speak. I was able to shout. So it could just be situational for you. You have to put yourself in these situations. It may be that you're inexperienced in situations. So those, that sort of anxiety, it might just be natural nerves. It might not be anxiety. So practice these situations, start off small and slowly ease into bigger and harder situations that, trigger you. I understand that all that I am asking of you is very, very difficult and it's going to be hard to do. You've been facing this battle for a long time. That it feels you are losing. Losing has become a habit because you've experienced too many of these sort of anxious battles. I know it's hard, I know it's difficult, but if you trust me and you trust what I'm saying and you incorporate these steps, I promise you it will go and it will slowly drift away. Also, losing has become a habit because You have chose flight over fight for way too long. But now it is time to face your enemy and to look your enemy in the eye, no matter how strong, and to understand that you are capable of getting through this. No matter how strong, no matter how difficult it will be for you, you are capable. You are a strong human being. There's no reason to why you can't be stronger and you can't win this battle. I have now taught you to become calmer through meditation. I have now taught you to become stronger through changing your lifestyle. And I have now taught you to become more daring and more confident through putting yourself in these provoking situations that cause triggers of anxiety. Through all of this preparation, you will win the war and you will win the battle. And you will come out on top, I promise you that, but you have to listen to me. You have to put yourself in these situations, no matter how difficult. I know it's going to be hard, but the sooner you do it, the sooner this anxiety will disappear. I know it's going to be difficult. It's going to be one of the hardest battles you've faced in your life, but the battle's going to be worth it. The preparation's going to be worth it. So go out there and defeat your enemy.